Okay, to recap, so far we've done major seventh and then adding the other three notes to make Lydian, to make the major scale. Last video we did dominant seventh, and which gave us the Mixolydian. Now we're going to change one note, Lydian dominant, and that's going to help us get the mode that it works with a lot of things, but probably most commonly dominant seventh, sharp 11. So all right, let's jump into it. So go to the guitar view here. All right, get to this guy. So all I got to do on all of these is just raise the fourth, right? The fourth. Right, sorry. I'm sure you've never heard that joke before. Okay. So I'm going to keep in G7, sharp 11. So this is 3rd fret, skip the A string, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret. Let me make it a little bit longer. Actually, I've been getting kind of into the just grooves here, so again, we just start with the arpeggio, right? Still got that half step. Gotta turn off my cell phone in the background there. I don't know if you hear my cell phone ringing back there. That's a popular one too. Kind of, we're targeting the 5th, but we go below and come above it. Right, you know. All right. Let's go to the C7 here. So same deal. We just move everything over a string set. Ugh. Come on now. Sharp 11. Let's raise that sucker. All right. We lost the flat there. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. So C7. Honestly, a C9 will work just fine. You know, we can talk about that in another video, but a C9 chord, because it doesn't define what, you know, it's not a C11 sus, so it kind of leaves it open. So Lydian dominant will work over a C9. Again, it's like I'm thinking about, like, I'm emphasizing, my brain is kind of prioritizing, you know, it's like there's a ranking system. The root is top rank, and then you got the other supporting characters, right? And then everything else is just kind of decoration. So I'm not thinking of a scale. I'm thinking of, it is a scale, but maybe kind of like, you know, you ever see a map where they have like elevation and stuff? So like, let's say you got 1st place here. So that would be your root, right? And then over here, 2nd place, let me see if we can draw a picture here. Say if you remember like those like Olympic things. So over here, there would be your supporting cast. That would be your other chord tones. And then 3rd place, bronze, would be your other guys, you know, other. But, oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, you kind of get an idea. So as I'm looking at this, they're not all the same elevation. If I were like looking at a map, that 5th would be kind of like the peaks of a mountain. And then like in between would be like, you know, the 3, flat 7, and the 5. And then right below them, maybe like sea level, or like the lowest, the ground level, right? That's your other tones. Important because it does define the sound, but another way to think about it, you can, another great teacher named Noel Johnston, great teacher, has a YouTube channel, great Instagram, probably TikTok. I don't know, I'm not on TikTok. Check out Noel Johnston, but he loves using the analogy of food. So if we were going to put this in the analogy of the food, then the arpeggio is kind of like, it's the main dish. So it might be steak, it might be a salad, it might be, you know, chicken. So like Lydian is like lemon chicken, and then like say something is more fancy, like I don't know, spicy chicken or something like that would be like your Lydian dominant. It's still chicken, but it's just a little bit spicier. I don't know. I don't know if this helps or not. Maybe I'm just rambling. Okay. F13 also works. Oh, forgot to, let's get that sharp 11. That starts getting into enclosure, but so I kind of think I went below the fifth, above the fifth, and I landed on that. So go up the arpeggio, root third, same deal, right? Enclosure, chromatic stuff. You can always grab the roots. Anytime there's a whole step. It's kind of a good way to add chromaticism. All right. Ugh, come on now. All right, here we go. B flat. There's a fun one. So I skipped the low E, first fret open, first fret open. Let's see here. So we're just kind of establishing that Lydian sound. I keep forgetting here. I keep forgetting to raise the fourth. All right. Any uncannily good Michael McDonald. You could put this here. There's nothing wrong with that. I like putting it there because it's next to the fifth. I like how those half steps interact. So while it's on my mind, I'm going to do, let's see here. Let's see. Brain lock, sorry. How many more of these guys I got? I'm just going to do them now, what's on my mind. So here, I'm going to pause it, sorry. Bad YouTube etiquette. Hang tight. And we're back. All right, so here's a cool little A7 vamp I came up with. Take a campfire A7. Go up 2 frets, you got the sharp 11 and the 6 there. A little crunchy, but you know, I'm in a quirky mood today, so let's see here. it's kind of like a gospel-y groove thing. So 3, 5, 6. So you know how we're talking about enclosure, right? I'm targeting the flat seventh. I go, right? You can think of those notes, but I think of these, it's kind of like when you think in words, right? You can think of this as 3 different ideas, or it's kind of like a unit. So that's the arpeggio, and then I enclosed the flat seventh. Let's see, what's a good one I can do for... So this is kind of like a open, 5th, flat 7th, 9th. So for open, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. And I just lower the 5th, so I kind of go between the 5th and the sharp 11th. Let's see, let me get it going here. Sorry, hold on. Remember, we can add those like, anytime there's kind of like, you know, a half step there, you can add the middle note. Play around the 5th, right? All right. Let's see, what's another way we can do here? I should have been showing that one, sorry. All right, let me do the G7th. Okay, let's do like a little bit of dancing days there. Let me re-record that again. So just to show you what I'm doing there. I got my thumb on the low E string, and then since I'm holding the pick kind of between my hands like this, these kind of come between like 3 different fingers. So pinky, ring finger, I guess my middle finger. So that 2nd fret on the B string gives us a sharp 11th. That's a C sharp. And I can do the same thing on the D string. It'll give me a 6th and a flat 7th. Ornamenting the 5th. All the same language, right? It all translates once you get comfortable going between the string sets, right? You'll come up with your own licks. This is my stuff. You know, you'll come up with your own stuff. Steal all you want from me, leave the rest, right? I stole it from other people. Zone there, so. All right, and then we have a C. So a C Lydian dominant would be I went back to regular mix with it. Now that gets into being scale playing, you know. So I kind of, once I get comfortable, it's like I'm borrowing from both, and you know, it's just, I feel like most people haven't spent time really working on the arpeggios. That's why I'm emphasizing. All right, that'll do it for this one. Up next is Dorian. All right, see you over there.